Welcome. I'm Jed Shlackman. I work as a holistic counselor, hypnotherapist, and energy healer. I'm also the author of the book Consciousness, Creation, and Existence, A Guide to the Grand Adventure. And in this video, I'll be reading one of the chapters from this book. This will be chapter 7. So let's proceed. We're going to go through the chapter. And at the beginning of the chapter, there's a quote from the Handbook for the New Paradigm, Volume 2. And this quote says, "The concept of time is in reality a no thing. It's an invention of the mind or ego recorder so that the events of experience can be perceived, analyzed, and recorded." Synchronicity and virtual reality. Synchronicity is a concept that is difficult for many to comprehend. In Western society, it became popularized by the psychoanalyst Carl Jung, a student of metaphysical topics whose ideas became widely explored in the midst of the hippie era and the rise of the New Age movement. Even a platinum-selling rock music album promoted this term, as the album Synchronicity by The Police brought Sting and his bandmates international success. The idea of synchronicity posits that there are truly no coincidences. Nothing is actually random and everything is meaningful. In an article about synchronicity posted on his website, truefacts.org, Val Valerian shares the following quote about synchronicity. "Synchronicity is the conscious perception in a physiological time track of the simultaneous manifestation of the multidimensional universe. It is the conscious recognition that all events, objects, relationships, points of view, perceptions, and interactions are one thing viewed from different perspectives." At the time my book was written, I wasn't aware of where Val got that quote from, but I now believe it came from Bashar, the consciousness or being channeled by Daryl Anka. Virtual reality of existence. Imagine playing a computer game where something pleasant and rewarding happens with everything you do, no matter what. That game would get pretty dull and tiresome quickly because it would have no challenge and no learning system involved. Meanwhile, a game with all kinds of hazards and challenges is engrossing and helps the game player refine skills needed to achieve progress in the game. We, as aspects of Source, are in a game at a certain level of existence. A higher intention generated the game, and patterns of spirit were drawn to participate due to their intentions for experience and growth and desire to understand and experience the essence of and union with the ultimate source. Just as in the virtual world of a computer game, an entity controlling a character or characters in the game exists beyond the game and can't be truly harmed or destroyed by anything that happens in the game. Similarly, the game and all the potential experiences existing within its matrix or field of probabilities can be played over and over until there is nothing left to master. Additionally, the entire game and all experiences involved are stored in universal memory. In this context, memory does not refer merely to recollections of an apparent past, but rather includes all patterns of experienced reality. There is a paradoxical quality to this matter, as the creative process is interactive, non-local, and non-linear. While immersed in the game, everything seems linear and sequential. Yet the source awareness is aware of the full spectrum of experiences in the past, present, and future of the temporal game player. For the player immersed in the game, the future doesn't exist and varies according to choices made within the game. Yet from a higher perspective, the future already exists because it is merely part of the intrinsic matrix of potentials that becomes realized when interacted with. It is imaginary from the perspective of the awareness that is detached from experience, while it is made real by the awareness immersed in experience. In altered states of consciousness, an individual may interact with information and energies from either the past or the future, because at the deeper level of reality, all awareness is simultaneous and non-separated. When someone gets a precognitive psychic impression, they are tuning into vibrational information concerning experiential potential that is in close vibrational proximity to the point from which the individual is present in this reality. The thoughts, choices, and energies generated by the individual and others will shape whether or not the prophetic details will actually be experienced within the linear reality of the individual. Without an experiential layer of reality, all that could exist would be imagination. It is the realm of experience that actualizes reality, as I can best explain this concept with the English language. By using one's consciousness to bridge these levels of creation, it is possible to facilitate tremendous transformative effects, including dramatic healing and life shifts. And that concludes Chapter 7 of Consciousness, Creation, and Existence, A Guide to the Grand Adventure. You can find the book on Amazon and some other booksellers. You can find more information about spirituality and holistic health at my website, phinsights.com. That's phinsights.com. For now, I wish everyone a wonderful day. Namaste.